how's it going? It's That Nerd Ryan here, and today we're going to be reviewing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. That's right, I beat Modern Warfare 2. Not the new one, the old one. So this is considered one of the best COD games of all time, and with its story I can see so. Spec Ops I played a little bit of just to get like a sample. It is pretty fun, objective-based stuff and stuff like that. But there was one thing that I was actually really looking forward to that I didn't get to play. And that was the museum. Apparently, I Googled it, the museum got removed. So what that was you get to see scenes throughout the story, interact with the characters, and use whatever guns are in the game. And then there's a button that you can hit where everybody in the museum attacks you. So yeah, it would have been really fun to do, but for whatever reason they removed it. So let's go ahead and talk about the story. So this picks up after Modern Warfare 1, a couple of years later. You start off as a private who is fighting in the Middle East. You meet General Shepard, the new leader of like basically the Army and Task Force 141. And you go through a couple missions in the Middle East when you're recruited by Shepard to go undercover. As that happens, we also get reintroduced to Task Force 141 with Captain McTavish. And you are playing now as a character named Roach. And you're infiltrating a Russian area for some intel on this person named Makarov. You gain the intel, which causes Sanderson, who is from the person that was recruited, to help, quote-unquote, help stage a terrorist attack in Russia with Makarov. Now, this is like the biggest controversial level of all time in Call of Duty, where you play as a terrorist and kill civilians. I kind of get, like, story-wise why it happens, but realistically, I don't think that they would allow it to that point. I do feel like the minute Makarov says no Russian, you'd probably kill him, just so that way it prevents a terrorist attack that would be framing America, which ends up being successful because Makarov knows that you are a agent, so he ends up killing you and leaving your body there, so it shows that Americans caused this terrorist attack, which leads Russia into World War III with America. They invade America. It turns into Red Dawn basically for half of the story. As the other half, you are with Captain McTavish as Roach and another character named Ghost, and you're infiltrating certain things for more intel on Makarov. You come across something that there's a prisoner in a gulag who Makarov fears for whatever reason, and you have to go save him. So as that happens, Russia invades the U.S. In that you're playing now as Private Ramirez in the same Marines group that you were in with Sanderson. So you have to defend basically Burger Town and like a usual American road. Then you are led into an American neighborhood, which is then led to the capital. Russia's trying to overtake the capital, so your whole mission for the U.S. Marines is to retake the capital and save the day. Once you do that, you're done playing as the Marines. Obviously, it intertwines with Task Force 141 in that you and McTavish break in or take out some whale rigs that are being used to blockade the prison. Then you go in the prison and rescue Captain Price from Modern Warfare 1. And the least obvious, or most obvious plot twist is that Captain McTavish is Soap from Modern Warfare 1. I always knew that, I feel like. Maybe it's because I played Modern Warfare 2 before playing Modern Warfare 1, so I didn't understand what was going on. And then I went back and played it, and then replaying it, I'm like, okay, yeah, Soap is McTavish is Soap, obviously. So maybe it's just the way I originally played it. I figured it out, but people didn't know, or I mean, they wrote it for people to not know that Captain McTavish is Soap. At that, you now are chasing after Makarov, who launches a missile that destroys a satellite that affects, or that's EMP that affects the battle going on in the U.S., and that's kind of where your final mission is for the Marines. But after that, you chase after more intel on where Makarov is at, as Roach with Ghost, as Soap and Price go and take care of something else. And at that, it's revealed that Shepard was the villain the whole time, who is basically trying to cause World War III so he can get more people in the army and be considered a martyr and a war hero. So you talk to Makarov as Soap to get intel on where Price is at. Then you become Soap and Price become the most wanted men in the world as they track down Shepard. They track him down to one of his bases called Hotel Bravo. Shepard blows that up as he's running away. You chase him on boat and crash his helicopter, where you guys end up fighting to the death. He stabs Soap, who then gets into a fight with Price. As that happens, as you're playing as Soap, you pull the knife out your chest and throw it at Price's head. And that's how the story ends. So it is kind of a Empire Strikes Back sort of ending of the bad guys definitely won, because 141 is now disavowed, World War III is now started, and stuff like that. The story does have iconic characters, iconic scenes, iconic maps, stuff like that. Just really great writing altogether. I do, like, as somebody in 2023, do see a lot of plot holes in No Russian, although I do believe it is necessary for the story. Obviously, they never do something like that again in, like, video game history, but I could understand the necessity of it for the story. All in all, I do feel like Modern Warfare 2 is one of the best campaigns. I did not get to experience multiplayer fully as a kid. The day I bought Modern Warfare 2 was the day Black Ops came out. And Modern Warfare 2, for whatever reason when I was playing, was full of hackers. So I bought Black Ops the week later and then enjoyed Black Ops multiplayer. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2 did not get to enjoy multiplayer. But Spec Ops was fun, and the campaign was great. I'm going to give Modern Warfare 2 a 9 out of 10. I think it was amazing. Again, just not being able to enjoy multiplayer when it's a multiplayer game was a little rough. But it's also like 13-something years ago, or longer than that. 2008, so 15 years ago. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. And follow me on all my social media down below. It's that nerd Ryan, signing off.